gets up on Dale Jarrett's back bumper.
Our Circuit City onboard camera rides with Bobby Labonte as he closes up on Dale Jarrett. Now there's Schrader, the yellow car to the inside.
Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, this back straightaway, as they go down the back straightaway, they're heading that way. Here comes Gordon on the inside.
Jeff Gordon in the slipstream of Sterling Marlin, and up the outside comes Dale Jarrett.
Oh, they touched on the back straightaway. Marlin in the middle there, and here comes the 88 car, Dale Jarrett.
And the 28 of Ricky Rudd comes low, trying to sniff a draft off of Gordon. Jarrett to the outside. All that skirmishing left a clear path for Jarrett on the outside.
Oh, trouble.
Rudd in the wall, hard. Schrader in the wall, hard. Jarrett the winner. Gordon second. And Rudd on his route for the second time in the Bud shootout. Reminiscent of 1984 when his car tumbled in the air. Ricky Rudd, Bobby Labonte wrecked on the final lap. Ken Schrader wrecked. 1 lap to go.
We don't have to guess that very much longer. I'll guarantee you when they hit the back straightaway, you'll know strategy.
One of these 3 Fords can win this Gatorade 125. Rusty Wallace has never won one. He's in 3rd place.
I don't think
see him catching him right now. Bill starts to move around. He comes down the racetrack. Now he'll go back out against the wall, and all you can do is follow him when he does that, because he's not putting a straight line of air down that back straightaway.
Now last lap, Jarrett caught him in turn 4 and might have had a chance to make a run. Can he do it this time?
I don't think so. I think that front position is the place to be, and Bill Elliott's going to win it.
Checkered flag is up for the 4th time. Bill Elliott wins the Gatorade 125 at Daytona. Jarrett is 2nd. Wallace is 3rd. Tony Stewart, Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon, Bobby Labonte, and Scott Pruitt, along with Robbie Gordon, race their way into the field. And Dale Earnhardt, trying for his 11th straight 125-mile victory, finishes 11th. White flagged it. 1 lap to go. Ricky Rudd with a 4-car length lead, maybe the biggest he's had today.
And some traffic in front of him that could help him, Mike, as he catches up to them a little bit going into turn 1 down there to give him some help. Maybe just what he needs to not have to worry about those cars behind him linking up and going past him. We'll see.
And the other thing he's doing is looking in that mirror, making sure where his competition's at. And right now, the car is working so well. You see him move over there to take some of the draft away from 2nd place, 3rd place, and 4th place car. But this is his race to lose right now, because he's so good in the corners. Look at him. He made about a 4-car length lead right there on Mike Skinner in 2nd, just getting into that corner.
They won't catch the lap traffic before they come to the finish line. Rudd off turn 4 with a 4-car length lead. Upside down on Sunday. Right side up all the way to victory lane. Ricky Rudd wires it. Green flag to checker to win his Gatorade 125.
One of the fastest cars.
Trouble, car in the wall. Turn 4, 1 car comes sliding down the track. In the wall is Spencer, Jimmy Spencer. Caution is out. Did the leaders get the caution?
Yes, they did. They did get the caution when they came back. Chances are this will be the race, because they would have been scheduled to get the white flag the next time back.
Jimmy Spencer's car stops 5 feet shy of that finish line, where all last evening fans were autographing their signatures on the yellow painted line at start finish. Race is done.
I don't think the leaders are quite sure whether they got the caution or not. But I saw the caution come down in front of him, but Dale Jarrett's taking no chances.
And Ned, in the glare, Spencer's car is going to be hard to see against the wall. All the spotters on the radios to their drivers, stay low. And here they come. Jarrett gets the white and the yellow flag, and Dale Jarrett is going to win the Daytona 500 for the 3rd time. And up there, Melissa Brown from Pennsylvania is also a $1 million winner, thanks to the Winston No Bull 5 bonus program.
And the rest of the Interstate team waiting with the white flag out. Bobby Labonte looking for his first Rockingham win. Coupled with his brother Terry, who's won here twice, this would be the 3rd set of brothers to win NASCAR Winston Cup races here at the Rock.
Skinner in front of him, the only car he's going to have to dodge before Bobby Labonte gets to the checkered flag.
Earnhardt's 1 2/10 seconds back, not enough time. Bobby Labonte wins at Rockingham for the first time in his 15th NASCAR Winston Cup race here. It'll be and goes by, but it's too late.
Due to our extensive rain delay, we are going to unfortunately be unable to bring you additional coverage from here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We urge you to stay tuned to the ESPN networks and your local news for any updates that might occur from here in Las Vegas. There is a real question mark right now as to whether this race will indeed start once again, because we see a lot of dark skies and even rain off in the distance. So right now we don't know whether we're going to get this race started once again, but we will be unable to bring you any additional coverage from here in Las Vegas. So stay tuned for the ESPN networks and your local news to find out what indeed is going on here at the CarsDirect.com 400, which has been plagued by rain all day. 148 laps have been completed out of 267. Jeff Burton, the leader.
For the white flag, one more lap to go. Labonte has the good run here in the quad oval. He took a look to the inside. Couldn't make the move. He'll head for the top side of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2, but Dale Earnhardt maintains the lead down the backstretch for the final time. Labonte right on the rear spoiler.
And Earnhardt goes in high. That's going to leave some room for Labonte on the bottom.
Here comes Labonte making a charge. They come toward the line. Who will it be? It is going to be.
I don't know. I don't either. It will look like Earnhardt just by a little bit.
That was one of the closest finishes in the history of NASCAR.
And Chalky Myers just said, "Who won? Who won?"
And Earnhardt's crew celebrates, so apparently he's won. It did look as if he had just a fraction of an inch advantage at the line. John Kernan.
White flag this time by for 38-year-old Ward Burton out of turn 4. Jimmy Howell waves the white flag. Burton goes by. Jarrett goes by. Final lap at Darlington Raceway.
1.9-second lead that time by. And as Ned said, a lot of traffic in front of Ward Burton.
But what he needs to do is let Bill Elliott pass him by, which he is doing. Slow her down. He's got it under control. All he's got to do is get that thing back to start-finish line. I hope those cars don't wreck in front of him when he gets caught up in it.
15 car lengths out of turn 4. Here comes Jarrett. 12 car lengths, but he will not have enough time. It's 10 car lengths, but Ward Burton will take the victory at Darlington. His first since October of '95. Jarrett finishes second. Earnhardt is third as they flash by. Tony Stewart in fourth position.
But Rusty has been so good here this afternoon. He's on his final tour of the half mile at Bristol. Wallace heads for the checkered flag, becoming the 10th driver to win 50 NASCAR Winston Cup races or more, and its first victory since a year ago here at Bristol. What a day for this great third-generation driver from Kannapolis, North Carolina. White flag, last lap for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Y'all, don't you know his heart's beating harder than that car's running right now?
His grandfather, Ralph, former national champion, they called him Ironheart because he gave nothing on the racetrack. His father, 7-time Winston Cup champion, once dubbed Ironhead, and then the Intimidator. And how about this kid?
He can coast on now, Mike.
Checkered flag, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is Texas Motor Speedway's second first-time Winston Cup winner.
White flag is out. One more lap to go for Mark Martin. Trying to set a record here and become the 8th different winner in 8 races to begin the 2000 season. He's less than a half a lap away from victory.
No contest. Nobody close to him. Here he comes.
Mark Martin wins the Goodies Body Pain 500 at Martinsville. Jeff Burton second, followed by Michael Waltrip, Jeff Gordon, and Dale Jarrett. As the rest of the field comes down, Tony Stewart 6th. Mayfield, Elliott, Earnhardt, and Wallace complete the top 10.
Kenny Irwin down on the low side in third. Ward Burton up high and losing spots. Can Mike Skinner make a move? And can Kenny Irwin make a move? They're down the backstretch for the final time. Gordon keeps the car low on the racetrack. No
makes a move yet. Will anyone make the move before they hit the start-finish line? Now Kenny Irwin looks to the inside of Mike Skinner. Nothing going there. Dale Earnhardt is up on the high side. In the battle for third position. He's got a good run up there. Remember what Mike Skinner said? He's waiting his brother to win a race. Let's see what happens. Gordon has the lead as they come down through the tri-oval. And Jeff Gordon is back. He's going to win the Die Hard 500. See the finishing position. Skinner, Earnhardt, Irwin, and Spencer complete the top five, and Jeff Gordon breaks the winless streak. Down to Bill Lever.
Mayfield comes down and looks at the white flag. 1 lap to go, and we got a crash in turn 4. A spin. That's Robbie Gordon. I don't think he's hit anything yet. Now he does. On the very final lap of the race, a spin with Robbie Gordon, but he's able to bring it down off the racetrack and continue. There is a caution, however, and Jeremy Mayfield is going to race back to the flag. It's still not over yet because the leader did not take the caution flag. It happened behind him. The battle appears to be for second spot as Kenseth once again closes in on and heads to the high side of Bobby Labonte. But Labonte down low is able to stave off that challenge. They come off of corner number 4. And Jeremy Mayfield wins his second NASCAR Winston Cup race, and it comes at the California Speedway in the Napa 500. He becomes the 10th different winner in the year 2000, one shy of the overall modern era record of 11 set back in 1985, but it continues a streak for 10 different winners in the first 10 races of the season. What a victory lane this is going to be.
Well, they're looking at the white flag, ladies and gentlemen. One more lap around the 3/4 mile Richmond International Raceway. Will it be Earnhardt Jr., Terry Labonte, or Dale Jarrett in the Pontiac Excitement 400? Labonte looks to the inside of Earnhardt, coming off corner number 2, but they run single file down the backstretch. Labonte's going to have to make the move. He looks inside in turns 3 and 4, and he's not going to be able to do it at Richmond International Raceway. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins his second NASCAR Winston Cup race. And side-by-side battles here all over the place. That's the battle for 10th that's taken by Dale Earnhardt. Steve Park is going to finish 11th and Ken Schrader 12th.
And there we are on the final lap. Just a half mile away for Steve Park, who is now 20th in NASCAR Winston Cup points. Only has one top 5 finish this year, 4th place in Atlanta. But now he has a win in the Winston Open, and he is advancing to the Winston. It's going to become a longer work night for the Pennzoil team. But the leader is Nadu. White flag is out. A mile and a half to go. Last try for Ricky Rudd. Is not going to be enough time for the Haviland team to get there. Ricky is going to miss his first ever running of the Winston. But at the same time, Jerry Nadu may well be on the way to his first running of the Winston.
And his second win this weekend.
He won his qualifying race here last night. He wins the 16-lap no-bull sprint. His best point race finish this year was 13th at California, and his best career finish in 80 starts.
Good job, Jerry. Good job, buddy.
As he head down the back straightaway.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., a 2-time winner this year, trying to grab the Winston away, but here comes Jarrett.
Earnhardt got a little better run off that corner there. Fresh tires, he takes the lead, Eli.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the lead here at the Lowe's Motor Speedway. He's a mile and a half from victory lane.
Can you believe it? The crowd, they're standing up all the way around this racetrack. He didn't just take the lead, he is driving away.
He finished 3rd in segment number 1. He finished 3rd in segment number 2. But he's kicked those Clydesdales in a high gear.
Hey, man, right on the bottom of the racetrack, he hit the wall hard enough to put any race car out of the race, but he fought back, and look at this.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his rookie season wins better than $500,000 and takes home the top prize in the Winston, the 16th renewal. 600 and under the tutelage of Tony Eury and Dale Earnhardt.
As Matt Kenseth takes the white flag, the final lap of the Coca-Cola 600 in search of his first Winston Cup win.
Smooth right down to the bottom of the racetrack, exactly where he ran the lap before. Bobby Labonte is making a run at him, though, on this last lap. All Matt has to do now, though, is not make a mistake.
Final set of corners. Here he comes. Winston Cup win, #1 in the Coca-Cola 600 for Wisconsin's Matt Kenseth.
Tony Stewart has done a brilliant job today behind the wheel. And she loves it.
There's a Tony Stewart fan. One more mile around Dover. And Tony will have his 4th career NASCAR Winston Cup win. It will be the 3rd win of the season for Pontiac. And as we said, the 12th winner in 13 races. Tony Stewart wins.
It is over. Tony Stewart wins the Cape. It's all over. And there is a very soaked and very happy winner. 2 weeks in a row. Tony, Ken Squire is with him.
White flag is in the air. 2.5 miles to settle it. Does Dale Earnhardt pick up his 3rd win at Pocono? Does Jeremy Mayfield have anything left for him? Not the way Earnhardt got off the corner, he doesn't.
No, and he's using a lot of racetrack there. Moving down now, Jeremy drops to the inside, trying to draft up on him as they head towards the turn.
Dale Earnhardt won here in 1987. He won here in 1993. Here comes Mayfield.
He made a move on the outside there.
Mayfield going for his 2nd career with Pocono. He knocks him out of the way. Earnhardt goes high. Mayfield is going to win here at Pocono. Oh my! Dale Earnhardt gets rooted out of the way. Jeremy Mayfield waves out of the window. And Mayfield at the final turn of the final lap pushes Earnhardt aside and grabs the win in the Pocono 500.
Boy, oh boy, let me tell you, when you live by the sword, you die by the sword. I've watched Earnhardt do that on many, many races. Coming out the last corner, just touch a person enough to get him out wide.
Smooth now, one more time. White flag, white flag.
White flag is indeed out. One more lap to go. Jeff Gordon with a 5-second advantage on Sterling Marlin, but can the fuel carry him the distance?
Talking about Bobby Labonte with that pass almost happened for 2nd spot. Terry Labonte is a very accomplished road racer. You know, has taught Bobby a great deal about getting around these road courses. It looks like that Bobby has listened well. He's done a fantastic job here today at Sears.
Down through the chute, corner number 7 for the final time for Jeff Gordon. He started on the pole here last year and won. He started 3rd at Watkins Glen last year and won. He's up through the S's.
Not going downhill, but still, he's got to have some fuel. He's got to have some gas to get on back to the start-finish line. But it looks like he's still running good when it comes to our position here.
Well, he was born in Vallejo, California, not too far from Sears Point, and the hometown fans are loving it. The people gathered around us here have their arms in the air cheering for Jeff Gordon. But let's see if he can make it. He's through corner number 11, still appears to have adequate power. And Jeff Gordon comes down and wins his 6th consecutive road course race at Sears Point International Raceway, beating Sterling Marlin and Mark Martin by 4 seconds.
White flag. Dale Jarrett's been the fastest car in qualifying, one of the fastest in practice. Jeff Burton had only 2 fresh tires on that last stop, but he's done everything to keep Jarrett in his mirror. 2 miles to go.
Kim Burton looking on, praying. Not breathing much right now. Come on, Jeff, she says.
Wallace trying to line up with Jarrett. Can they make a move? Will Burton give them anywhere to go?
I don't think he will.
I think Burton's going to run that perfect line. Jarrett looks to the outside now. Nowhere to go there. Trying the bottom side again.
Jeff Burton won his first Winston Cup race on CBS. He comes off turn 4, and he's going to win the last Winston Cup race on CBS.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, it is over here in New Hampshire. The ThatLook.com 300 has gone to Tony Stewart by virtue of the rain that has fallen now at lap 273. So Tony Stewart wins, and he is our Bryant Cool driver of the race. Burning hot? Call Bryant to the rescue at 1-888-999-BRYANT.
White flag is up. Final lap of the Pennsylvania 500. Mayfield trying to complete the Pocono sweep for 2,000. 2.5 miles to go.
Burton on the outside. He's not giving that long line up. He'll get a great run down through the races for second right now.
Rusty to block. Burton to push. And they both closed on Mayfield. Look at this. They ate up Mayfield all over the back of him into the second corner. Mayfield's got a problem. Mayfield's got a flat tire. Here goes Wallace by. Now the race for the win between Wallace and Burton. Mayfield slows on the final lap.
Rusty Wallace gets a good clean entry into turn 3.
Rusty Wallace needing to get off the corner and beat Jeff Burton back to the finish line. Here they come, the final sprint down to the checkered flag. Burton tries to craft up inside. Wallace wins it. Rusty Wallace wins the Pennsylvania 500 when Jeremy Mayfield suffers a flat tire halfway through the final lap in the lead.
Labonte gets the white flag. One more tour of the 2.5-mile oval at Indianapolis.
Man, oh man, how excited that Bobby Labonte must be inside that Interstate Batteries Pontiac.
And how nervous Jimmy Maycar and those guys must be down there on pit road. They're just saying, please, please, please come back around.
Remember last week at Pocono, or 2 weeks ago, Jeremy Mayfield, about this spot was leading the race, did not get back to the line in front. Got a flat tire in turn 3. Labonte does not suffer that same fate. Easily through 3 into turn 4.
He is in his 244th career start in NASCAR Winston Cup competition. But he is about to register perhaps his biggest victory of all. Bobby Labonte from Corpus Christi, Texas, wins the 7th Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis.
There's the white flag. One more lap to go. Will Mark Martin try to make his move here going into turn number 1? He cannot make a move.
Park did not slide that right front.
Steve Park is headed toward his first NASCAR Winston Cup victory, but let's not give it to him yet.
Well, Mark Martin, we saw the last couple laps. He has some good power in that number 6 car. He might be able to get in the inner loop a little bit harder than Park. Can he? Doesn't look like it.
Can you imagine what's going through Steve Park's mind right now? He has a good entry and exit from the inner loop. Mark Martin remains a couple of car lengths behind. He's got this long sweeper here, turn 9, a straightaway, and 2 more, and then the checkered flag.
Both of those drivers just absolutely driving their heart out.
I'm telling you what, to get everything they possibly have in their body, trying to get to the victory lane.
Through turn number 10.
One more to go.
And Steve Park is going to do it. Steve Park is going to win the Global Crossing at the Glen, his first NASCAR Winston Cup victory in his 77th race. White flag is out for Rusty Wallace. One more lap to go. We watch his battle back here for 9th, 10th, 11th on back. Rusty with almost a 3-second advantage as we continue to focus in on this battle. It's the best on the racetrack. There's no competition also between the 28 of Ricky Rudd and the 18 of Bobby Labonte. They're running second and third.
Mark Martin has some damage in left rear. That's certainly hurting his efforts as Rusty Wallace comes down to the checkered flag. It's Rusty Wallace with the victory.
Off the line, you see where they're going to finish. Vincent in 5th. Here they come down to the line in this battle. Got it from Jeff.
7th position. Hamilton with a 14th place finish. Terry Labonte in his return winds up in the 20th spot.
A brand new car that Robert Pemberton and the Penske South crew built and brought to Bristol. Final lap for Rusty Wallace, 44 years of age. Comes up on the rear, the lap car of Jeff Gordon, and the checkered flag will wave for Rusty Wallace. He takes his 4th win of the season, his 53rd career victory, and his 9th win at Bristol Motor Speedway.
The checkered flag, we think, is going to be coming out here in just a moment. You can see how hard it begins to rain at Darlington at about 7:20 Eastern time. Pace car brings down as Bobby Labonte is the first car behind the pace car. And indeed, the checkered flag is going to wave. And Bobby Labonte, who started 37th, wins for the first time at Darlington in his 16th race here. It's the 3rd win for him in 2000. He also won at Rockingham and Indianapolis. There is the No Bull 5 winner if Earnhardt can win the race, but we're on the final lap, and Ted Musgrave has problems, but he gets the car quickly down to the apron of the racetrack. Misses pit road, but that's of insignificance. The white flag is out, and we've got less than a half a lap to go for Jeff Gordon, who started this race in 13th position. And here he comes down to the checkered flag, and Jeff Gordon wins his 3rd race of 2000, also won at Talladega and Sears Point, his 2nd Richmond event, and it's his 52nd career victory and 10th on a short track.
White flag comes out next time, and the race will be done because you'd have one more lap to come around to get a restart, but the race would be done. So as long as Jeff Burton can make it around, this race is over. Kim Burton doing the same mathematics that we have, and she knows that her husband will join the legendary Fireball Roberts as the only driver in NASCAR history to lead every lap in a super speedway race. Fireball Roberts did it in 1961 in Hanford, California. And this will be only the 6th time in NASCAR history altogether that we will have a driver lead every lap of a race. Let's go and check in with crew chief Frankie Stoddard.
Eli, as you know, Stuff Patton, a legend here in the Northeast, and Frankie Stoddard worked for him, and all of us here at TNN Sports send our best wishes out to Stuff.
Definitely so. A true legend as ever there could be in the Busch North Series of NASCAR. On the spotting stand, the Exide team is a winner. Kim Burton smiling. This will be the 6th race of this season that has ended under caution. It will be the 3rd win of the year for Jeff Burton after winning at Las Vegas and Daytona. And it will be his 4th New Hampshire victory in 12 events. And of course, restrictor plate racing, it'll be the 4th win for Jack Roush. 2 at Talladega with Mark Martin, 1 at Daytona with Jeff Burton, and now 1 here in New Hampshire. So the testing, it all pays off. And folks, you've seen something that rarely happens. One driver leading every single lap in a NASCAR race. Leader Tony Stewart. Oh, this battle is won by Ricky Rudd to hang on to 3rd.
Steve Park dropped a little momentum there. You see Bobby Labonte now trying him on the outside.
Half a lap to go. Closing on the 4th win of the year for Tony Stewart. His 7th career victory. And the 8th Pontiac win of 2000. Tony Stewart sweeps at Dover Downs in Delaware here in the 2000 season. Johnny Benson will have a career best 2nd place finish with Rudd, Park, and Bobby Labonte coming home in the top 5. Let's go downstairs to Mike Hogwood.
And here comes Tony Stewart down to take the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Remember, he won the race last weekend at Dover
After starting in 27th position, he started on the pole here this afternoon, and it doesn't appear as if he's going to get a challenge on this last lap. He's now in turns 3 and 4, and winning his second consecutive race of 2000 is Tony Stewart. His 5th win of this year. That's more than any other driver. Now we'll watch for the finishing positions as they come down. It's going to be Bobby Labonte finishing in the 10th position, and the rest of the drivers on the lead lap. Bill Weber.
Now he's 1 lap from victory lane. White flag is down for Bobby Labonte. Pontiac has not won here at Charlotte since 1990 when Rusty Wallace did it. This man has finished second the last 3 straight times here. Final corners for Bobby Labonte. Try to win a championship the best way you can. You get the most points by winning the race. Checkered flag is up. Bobby Labonte wins at Charlotte.
He's on the apron of the racetrack, Ned.
He saves the race car up almost against Bobby Labonte. Dale Earnhardt Sr. has come from 17th spot in 4 laps to lead it on the final lap.
And Kenny Wallace is in 2nd spot, followed by
his teammate,
Joe Nemechek.
Nemechek was the pole sitter, and Kenny Wallace has likewise never won a Winston Cup race. 3 Chevrolets on the final lap at Talladega. $2.7 million and $1 million bonus for Dale Earnhardt if he can hang on. The no-ball 5 contender, Mr. Restricted Place, Dale Earnhardt comes down and will take his 10th career victory at Talladega in the Winston 500.
A crash as they came across the start-finish line.
This racetrack has always been special to the Jarrett family. Ned Jarrett, the great champion, 2-time champion, drove his final race here in October of 1966. And today, finally, October of 2000, Dale Jarrett's going to win at the Rock. Jarrett comes to the stripe and wins at Rockingham for the first time ever. Jeff Gordon will finish 2nd, Ricky Rudd 3rd, Jeff Burton comes next 4th, 5th is Wallace, then Park, Stewart, Roy Burt, Bobby Hamilton, and Joe Nemechek. That is the top 10.
Eli was a noble drive by the 6 car, Mark Martin. But like you said, the new tires right now just a little bit better as he had to go back and change his line. Didn't have the whole racetrack to use. He's losing spot after spot.
Problems for Scott Pruitt. No caution. They are racing to the checkered flag. He was a winner here yesterday. He wins again today. Jeff Burton wins it. Here's the battle for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It will be Burton, Mayfield 2nd, Park 3rd, Wallace 4th, Bobby Labonte 5th. Mark Martin will finish 6th. 7th will be Gordon. Blaney with his best of the year coming home 8th. Earnhardt 9th, and Dale Jarrett 10th. That's how we saw it coming across the line.
And right now, I will tell you that Bobby Labonte is the 2000 NASCAR Winston Cup champion because the 99 car is 2 laps down. Earnhardt is 3 laps down. If he stops now, he will not catch it.
Benny Parsons projecting Florida to Bobby Labonte.
Yes.
Safely this time. White flag is out. Final lap for Tony Stewart. 1 more lap around a 1.5 mile Homestead Miami Speedway for Bobby Labonte to get a Winston Cup championship ring. Fans are all on their feet in the grandstands. Labonte now off of turn number 2, half a lap away. He may catch Mark Martin for 3rd. I probably won't get him.
I don't think he wants to. Who's happier now? These guys or the 20 bucks?
So much heart, so much effort, dedication, skills goes into winning a NASCAR Winston Cup championship on the part of so many teams. It'll be sweet for Joe Gibbs today. Tony Stewart wins the Pennzoil 400 for a 2nd straight year. Here comes Labonte. Bobby Labonte is the NASCAR Winston Cup champion for 2000.
Breathe, Bobby. You can breathe now.
season. The interval is 1.2 seconds between Nadeau and Dale Earnhardt.
Back it down and coast through this corner.
Back in March of '81, Darrell Waltrip took the checkered flag to win the very first race that we televised on ESPN. And in November of 2000, Jerry Nadeau wins the final race